Is it working now? Oh, really? Oh, sweet. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I've never streamed on Twitch before, so I'm gonna do my best. So basically, what the situation is right now is Shade. Well, it sounds like the computer he's using to engage in this this debate is in his parents' room, and that's kind of put him in a little awkward situation where I don't know if he's, I don't know how that's gonna play out. Basically, a little bit about Shade. He's a Twitter user, popular Twitter user who only 15 years old. Honestly, the biggest Weezer fan I've ever seen. His like Last FM scrabbles are absolutely nuts with Weezer. Has listened to Weezer's entire discography. I am debating in favor of the Blue Album, which is the debut Weezer album. Shade is in favor of Pinkerton, the sophomore Weezer album. I carefully listened to the Blue Album and I carefully listened to Pinkerton. There's not a single doubt in my soul that the Blue Album is 1,000% times better than Pinkerton. Let me start by showing you the data. I have some data here that I think is worth showing. So graph number 1, we have the Blue Album enjoyment graph. The higher on the y-axis, the more you enjoy the Blue Album. The further to the right on the x-axis, the higher your IQ. Basically what we've got here is you can see my IQs are right around here, somewhere around 950. And that's therefore why I enjoy the Blue Album more. And then we got Shade right here. His IQ is probably around 90. And he enjoys the Blue Album less because of that. Because the higher your IQ, the more you enjoy it. And next we got the Pinkerton enjoyment graph. Again, the Pinkerton enjoyment on the y-axis, the higher up, the more you enjoy Pinkerton. Let me just make sure. I gotta check in on... Okay, good. Well, I just wanted to make sure that I just want to check Twitch to make sure you can see this. This is important. Shade will speak when my turn is up. Once my turn is up, he'll speak. All right. Let me just finish the data. We got the y-axis Pinkerton enjoyment. The x-axis you got IQ. Again, you can see my enjoyment because my IQ is 950 is right around here, and then Shade's IQ around 90 up here. Shade enjoys Pinkerton more because his IQ is lower. Therefore, we got pretty strong evidence here that Blue Album is better. Graph number 2. We have the Weezer album preference chart. We got virginity on the x-axis and your preference of album on the y-axis. You can see at 0 virginity, if you do not have your virginity, you are going to enjoy the Blue Album more. And then likewise, virginity of 1 value, it looks like you're gonna prefer Pinkerton more. So, I guess that's all I have for my introduction. I presented my data. I think my argument is pretty strong. And I would like to finish my opening statement with a quick question to Shade. Are you a virgin? Because that will explain all of this and explain why your taste is shaped like this.
My opening statement. I think the album Pinkerton is very. I think my argument's more based off feelings, but I think it's a better album personally because I think it's produced better. Like it's more noisy. It's more, I guess, like more frantic and like it shows a lot more. I guess character. If that makes sense. But like, I love both. It's like choosing between like a favorite child, but it's really good. And like, and yes, I am a virgin. Yes, it's true because I'm 15 years old. But basically, the album is like legendary to me. It got me into music, and it like yeah, it got me into music. Like it really got me into music, and I think lyrically, even like you could argue like, oh, you know, like Rivers is like more creepy, but it actually my argument is that it's very it's very honest and like it's its honesty is very uh is very admirable, I think. Even like, and like, he's a changed person now. But I think the point about virginity and IQ, I think that's I think you're arguing semantics right there, and I think you are not being I think you're not being in good faith, and that's my rebuttal.
So you did concede you're a virgin. I am not a virgin. You're 15 years old, I'm 25. I don't give a fuck if you're 10 years younger than me. You step into my fucking arena of music criticism, I'm gonna fucking wipe the floor. So I'm not afraid to call out, hey, look, you're at 15 years old, I wasn't as smart. I was still a virgin at 15. I get it. But that doesn't matter. I will say, I do like your point, that I think Pinkerton does get a little bit too much hate for the lyrics. I actually will go far as saying the lyrics, the creepy, weird lyrics, it's actually a big part of the appeal of the album. You know, like, people will, like, you know, talk about how problematic the lyrics are, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, the strange, weird, creepy quality of the lyrics, it's extremely honest. It's extremely, it's rare to hear someone open up that much about themselves, put themselves out there, you know, in such a kind of vulnerable and honestly embarrassing way. So we can make fun of it, but I think the vulnerable and kind of cringy and problematic lyrics, you know, if the lyrics were just straightforward lyrics about partying or whatever, do you really think Pinkerton would still have as much if you listen to the lyrics on that album and they creep you out too much that you cannot enjoy them, that's fine. That's your opinion. But I do think, like, one of the reasons why Pinkerton has caught so many people's attention many years later is, I think the lyrics play an interesting role. Not necessarily in the lyrics are great kind of way, but in the lyrics are at least kind of interesting to observe kind of way. I'm actually defending the Blue Album, by the way, so that was kind of a fuck up on my part. Let me see something. Yeah, the Blue Album is fucking dope. Only in Dreams, that's a fucking great song. Pinkerton does not have an 8-minute song on there, so, yeah, Only in Dreams is like, let's see what this says. Slightly under 8 minutes is Weezer's longest song. Jeez. Yeah, so, I don't know. Yeah, Pinkerton's noisier, but, like, honestly, the production on this album is pretty fucking fantastic. Yeah, it's not as noisy and abrasive, which is definitely a pretty cool thing that Pinkerton does. But, the fuzziness in this album just sounds so fucking amazing that, like, I think even though Pinkerton has that cool noisiness, like, at the end of the day, like, Blue Album is like one of the best produced rock albums I've ever fucking heard. Actually, I'll go as far as say that, like, the fuzziness. Okay, whatever. It's your turn. Oh wait, actually, we're not taking turns, bro. This weed is really fucking. Oh god, Shade, say something.
Basically, what I'm gonna say, I'm the master of this, right? You're not on my level, right? You may be more experienced than me, but you're not me. You're not on the level of Weezer, not which I am. you're not me, kid. All right, so you're not I'm like my knowledge on the band is just like immeasurably better than yours. So
I will concede that you have listened to every Weezer album many times. I have listened to most Weezer albums a good amount, but not as much as you. I'll give you that. I don't know. I feel like the end of Pinkerton, the song Butterfly, I don't really like it that much. I don't know, like, I kind of really like the explosive distortion, all that stuff. And then when it gets to Butterfly, it doesn't really hit me emotionally. I just feel like it's kind of a dud. And Tired of Sex is cool, but took me 25 years to finally relate to that song. So I don't know if you really understand that song, Shade. Do you? I don't know. Is this mean to ask? Do you talk to your parents about Weezer?
My dad knows I have a Weezer shirt, and sometimes he points it out. It's kind of weird, to be honest.
That is fucking amazing.
Off topic. I'm sorry if I'm interrupting,
Yeah.
but this chat is so awful.
What are they?
This chat is horrible.
I'm not reading the
I'm
chat.
reading it. It's a horrible chat. Like
I'm not gonna look.
Very,
I'd rather not look.
like, it's not a very. I'd like to ask the chat to be a little more. I guess not as bad. Okay. Yeah. All right.
This is so fucking embarrassing. I'm hosting a fucking Twitch stream right now with a fucking 15-year-old, and the 15-year-old is being the fucking alpha. You're literally an alpha, Shade. You realize that's what alphas do. They come in, they're like, yo, I see the community in the chat is not acting so well. Let me fucking give them some like direction to kind of guide the wolf pack in the right direction. That's what I just Shade. You literally just did that in front of the entire fucking stream. So and I didn't.
I think Blue is very good, but it's my second favorite album actually. I guess they're both like interchangeable. And chat, can you stop saying groomer, please? All right, thank you. All right. But,
I now I know how bad the chat is. I didn't know the chat was that bad. Look, you find someone this smart about Weezer, any age, 15, 25, 100. You can't. Shade is a genius.
What was I going to say? Okay, one of my rebuttals to you is that Fantano likes the Blue Album more. So actually, you're just a Fantano drone. Like, I'm not gonna lie. A bit of a Fantano drone, to be honest. A little bit of a Fantano drone. But you got like this is a little. I'm sorry, but it just honesty. It's very honest. Very. Oh.
I am not a Fantano drone.
I'm sorry for.
To apologize.
It's fine. Chat. Oh man, this is not going as well as I thought it would.
Let's take a look. Blue Album. Recording. This looks awesome. Weezer focused on their vocal interplay by practicing barbershop quartet style songs. Let's take a look at that Wikipedia. This is what I do all day. Is just go through Wikipedia. By the way, Shade, just interrupt me whenever you're back. I'm going to reread the Wikipedia article to Barbershop Quartet. A barbershop quartet is a group of 4 singers who sing music in the barbershop style, characterized by 4-part harmony without instrumental. Oh man, this shit's fucking boring. Let's take a look at this picture. Oh, damn. What the hell? How do you get to this point in your life where you're doing this, where you're dressed up like this and you're singing this? Man, I mean, I'm sure they sound great. Is this like a famous group? It probably is a famous group. I don't think they put like a random barbershop. Today I learned barbershop quartet is a genre. Ooh, check this out. Barbershop quartets have been featured in popular culture and musical theater productions such as The Music Man or lampooned in television series such as The Simpsons and Family Guy. So yeah, this is a pretty boss genre, TBH. Alright, so where were we? Look, I'm not reading the chat. Alright, let me just read I'm gonna read the chat for a second. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see here. I'm getting this link that I'm absolutely not gonna click on. Shade is talking? Wait, Shade, are you talking? I can't hear Shade. How long has he been talking? Oh man, I am so fucked up. I can't tell who's trolling right now. I'm too fucked up. He's literally talking. Shade. Wait. Yo, Shade, say something.
Hello?
Yo. Oh, my fucking headphone was unplugged right here.
As I was saying, Pinkerton, yeah, I love that record so much. I
Sounds like Shade has a fucking baby. That's pretty dope. Shade. Maybe Shade's not a virgin.
Guys, it's a little. Next time we do this, please refrain from being like annoying. I guess it's like a line I'm only asking. Like,
yo, chat.
It'd be better.
Way to fucking go. I fucking listened to the Blue Album 30 times in the past week. I wrote 200 pages of notes on the Blue Album, and I prepared my ass off for this fucking stream, and then the fucking spammers in the chat ruined the entire fucking event. So we'll do this again.
I think it was very cool talking to you, and hopefully it goes nicely.
Yeah, man, Shade, you're chill as fuck. Like, you know shit ton about music. You know about Weezer. You got a funny Twitter. Like, I'd say, even though your IQ is clearly not like Blue Album IQ.
I like the thing is, I'd rather people. Some people I see are taking this like just feel like talking about how weak debate was. I'd rather people like not take this seriously, but at the same time have some respect. You know, it's not
have
serious.
Some respect. Have some fucking respect. Referees, take note that Shade left first when you're deciding who won the debate. There are definitely cases where a 25-year-old can Now I'm going to jail. A 25-year-old can debate a 15-year-old. Because I don't know. I don't want to have to. All right. Well, I think me almost spilling my my drink was a sign that it's time to log off. So, thanks for watching. We'll do this again. Maybe this will go on YouTube. Maybe I'll put some highlights on YouTube. I don't know. I've never done this before. It was kind of an experiment. It's kind of a bad idea for my first Twitch experiments to be one that's like extremely publicized and like where I'm like encouraging everyone to come. I should have done a smaller one to get used to this format. But I learned moderator. And I guess that's all I learned. So I'll see you later. I'm gonna hit the stop streaming button, and hopefully that will stop the streaming. 3, 2, 1. Goodbye. Follow me on YouTube and Twitter, and like, comment, subscribe, blah 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 blah. Punk Revolution, man.